Alright, looks like we're live and everything seems to be working, I hope. Welcome back to GrindCraft, folks. Today, it's a very simple one. I'm sorry I started late. Life happened. I had a friend I needed to kind of cart around the cities for a little while. But got it done, and now we are ready to stream. Munchkin's here. Munchkin wants to say hi. Hi, Munchkin. You gonna be good today? No. I tried. We're gonna have, let's see, what do we got going on? It's almost nighttime, so I'm probably just gonna chill here for a sec. There's a bunch of Endermen chilling in a bedrock down there. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Anything I can do in the meantime? Oh man, so many shulkers. It's gonna be so great to have that shit cleared out. Because basically what I'm hoping to do later today is turn all of this. This is 327 or so barrels full of deep slate. I want to turn them into, what would that be? I want to turn that into like 12 barrels full of shulker boxes full of deep slate. And that's why we went and got shulker shells yesterday. And that's, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah. But first, I want it to be a new day. Actually, we can go clear out the glass, I guess. I hope. Pretty good temperature on the tea, actually. I made that like half an hour ago. It's pretty much the way to do it. Make it, wait half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour, and you're good to go. That's with this mug, though. With some of the smaller and thinner mugs, I can do like 15 minutes, but really gotta wait for this one. It's just a big mug. It's got a lot of mass of water that's gonna hold the heat better, and it's a thicker wall. Anyway, I hope everybody's excited. This is the last chunk for the mob farm, like I said. That means presumably tomorrow or Friday I'll be doing the mob farm build itself. I don't know if we're gonna have time for today. I'm pretty sure we won't, which is why I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Or yours, for that matter. Okay, Munchkin, listen, you wanna hang out? You can hang out here, or you can leave. Those are your choices. Come here. Nope. 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 Dum-dum. Here. You cuddle there, or you leave. Seriously, this cat, sometimes, I swear. Hi, kitty. So cute. Oh. Think about this. Alright. Almost done with the glass, then we'll go sleep. We'll start the stone parts here. And it'll all be very, very good. Alright, cool. Glass is done. Alright. sleep, and then we are off to the races. Fun times. Hey, don't bat at me. He wants to lick the condensation off the can, as usual. And I don't want him to do that right now. I understand you're the king of the castle here, bud, but seriously, chill the fuck out. Well, yeah, like I said, this is a very late stream start for me. Usually I'm like 3 hours prior to this, I would have started streaming, so sorry about that. If you were looking for a stream, well, I was about to say, if you're looking for a stream and you're in Europe, you might already be asleep, so maybe I don't have to apologize to those people because they aren't here anyways, but if you're watching the VOD and you were hoping to catch me live today, sorry. I know it was kind of unfortunate. Nothing I could have done about it. Well, I guess there was some things I could have done about it, but there was nothing I wanted to do about it. I was late for good reason. It did kind of tire me out though, so I might be in my usual quiet mood, which happens. Though, you know, I feel like I say that almost every stream, and then we get people in the chat, and everything is better. I don't know. We're gonna have plenty of time to finish this and then probably even start on the first deep slate layer, full deep slate layer. Dirt everywhere. Really not what I'm looking for at the moment. Switching tools is annoying. Can I add this to that? Yes. And then that. Okay. Sorry, managing my Spotify here. I figured I'd listen to radio based on a playlist I've been working on and try to add some songs to the playlist. So if I'm switching between windows, if I seem like I'm not moving in Minecraft, it's probably why. Munchkin. I feel like I already have this in this playlist, but let's add it anyway. No, 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 no. Ah. Move. No, that's completely useless. And I go, there we go. All right, add to playlist. That one. Okay, cool. Knew it was in the, I had a pretty good idea that this was in this playlist already. But then I made a mistake, and oh boy, yeah, I have not had any caffeine today, basically. Well, I had a little bit of caffeine, but actually I've had a fair amount of caffeine. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Completely forgot about something. G Modena, thank you for the follow. I see you followed when I was offline. I don't know if you came from Nuknon's stream or something, but thank you for the follow. Hopefully you see that. Hopefully you see or hear that at some point. I would, I try to thank people. And I understand if people don't want to, follow while I'm live. Maybe they don't want to interact. Like, so I've certainly had that particular feeling. Like, today is not the day that I want to interact with the streamer. It's possible. But nevertheless, want to make sure I thank folks. Oh wait, did I have another? Sorry. No. Okay. Just checking my Discord because I know I had somebody else join the Discord and wanted to make sure I checked in on that. And it's getting to be nighttime pretty soon here. Hey, chill out. It's my beverage, not yours. I just gave you new water. What are you bitching about? Stupid cat. You though. You're stupid. Man, this week is going by quick. I could have sworn it was still Tuesday. But I was like, I looked up at some point and was like, oh shit, it's Wednesday. Driving me crazy. When is When is the autumnal equinox? Is that in September? September 20th? Something like that? Must be, right? Trying to think what I want to do for that. If I want to do anything for that. All the deep slate, the rest of the stuff goes away. So we don't count this stuff yet. Including the dirt, which is this one. The rest of it should be stone. Yeah, it looks like it. Any gravel? No. Stone goes over here. And then whoosh on over to bed. I need my cat to chill. Yes, you. He looks up at me like, but I'm so cute. Yes, you are. Man. It wasn't a terribly late night last night, but I did end up waking up a little bit earlier than I usually do. Which I guess was fine, but and I had a full morning and early afternoon of like running back and forth places. Yeah, definitely took it out of me a little bit. So I guess the moral of that story is that I'm glad to be sitting down inside playing video games rather than running around town right now. Yeah, I think that's the moral of that story for sure. Sorry. I need to have a moment. Just appreciate how far we've come. Love it. I feel like almost every time I'm doing one of these streams where I'm digging, and it's like, oh, it's gonna take a long time, so on and so forth. I feel like every time I do that, I'm always thinking about how far I have yet to go. But there's something to be said about how far I've come, too. That's something that I could do a little bit more frequently. Take a break and look down and be like, huh, done some cool shit. So I guess that's the mood I'm in today. Probably good advice for everybody. Every once in a while, take a look backwards and think to yourself, wow, I've come a long way. No, not on the desk. On the pillow or on the ground. Those are your options. Oh man, you know what's coming up really quickly is Monday. I have 5 days to figure out what I'm doing for my massive stream that day. Shoot. Maybe I do a mega, like, nether mining stream. That actually could be really fun. I wonder if I can get my PC working before then. That would be cool, because then I could do recording on Traceur Cam and just record me clearing out, like, huge chunks in the nether. Kind of like that idea. But I gotta do data rescue first from that PC. And then I gotta hook it up to the monitors here. And I should probably get a different surge protector, or like a different power strip for it. Maybe that's something I can order on my first break. So I was thinking about ordering, yeah, I think I want to order some new power strips. So I've got a couple places in the house where I could use some extra outlets. That's a good idea. Cat, that's not yours. It's mine. And it's tea. You probably wouldn't like it. Probably wouldn't like it very much. Hey. Hey. Alright. You want to play that way? Listen. I love you. Kisses. Goodbye. Yeah. Sit up there. That's perfect. He's gonna be batting at my drink every time I take a sip. It's just not gonna work out. He's gonna have to go and be exiled. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll take a look at some power strips. Try to figure out if I can do if I can set up my PC, my desktop PC. Get it running Minecraft, and hopefully have some level of success with that. We'll see. And then, yeah, then maybe Monday we'll do a mega nether stream and be like, alright, this is what it looks like to mine for 6 or 9 hours in the nether, whatever it happens to be. And then I can do, like, probably multiple different time lapses. I'd like to do... I guess what I'd like to do is, like, Traceur Cam from a couple of different angles. But I'd also like to do a replay mod thing. Do that. Because I tried replay mod on this PC and it didn't work. It was a complete shit show. And I don't know why. One thing I'm gonna try to do is split up the different recordings. So I'll do like one recording for like the first hour, and then another, you know, another for the second hour, and so on. Try to do like alarms. Actually, is there a way to do clocks? Alarms on Windows? That'd be nice. Focus sessions. No. Timer. If I do like a 1-minute timer, I'm gonna see what it does. And then if I can set an hour-long timer, a minute's always longer than I expect it to be. Yep, that'll work. So then I need to add, no, okay, you know what, can I edit? There we go. Delete this crap right there, and then add a timer for 1 hour, save. Okay, cool. Let's leave that there. Drop things off, etc. Got some ores in that one, that's good. And sleep. So today we're gonna do 45 breaks every 45 minutes, as usual. But I'm waiting to get on the schedule that makes sense for me. So I'm obsessive compulsive. Don't think it rises to the level of disorder, however, very obsessive compulsive. So whenever I'm on a 45 minutes cycling schedule, I try to do it starting at an hour that divides by 3. So then at every 3 hours, it hits on the hour. So 3:40, 3 o'clock, 3:45, 4:30, 5:15, 6 o'clock, for example. Just one example of my obsessive compulsion. Or maybe I just like numbers, I don't know. I was at the bar last night, actually, and I was doing Sudoku on my phone. Somebody walks up to me and is like, you doing the Sudoku? I'm like, yeah, there's this YouTube channel called Cracking the Cryptic. They just hit 500,000 subscribers, and they released this free puzzle pack, and I'm starting to work through it. And this woman looks at me and says, oh, so you're just a nerd then? And I'm like, yeah. Did you not know that already? I mean, you know, I'm the man who once, for a few times now, has streamed crossword solving. So yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. Fight me. Hey. Actually don't, I'd probably lose, it's kind of the point. Minecraft Mom! Hey, how's it going? Nerds Unite, indeed. Yeah, get some Sudoku in, do some crosswords. We all did the Wordle at midnight, because that's the kind of nerds we are. It is usually word games for me rather than number games, but that's how it goes. How you doing there, Minecraft Mom? True enough. True enough. Luckily, I don't think that's a binary choice most of the time, but yeah. I'm doing lovely. I've been saying I started fairly late today. Wasn't really my plan, but I had to run a friend around town, so I'm I'm a little worn out from that, but sitting down and just chilling is helping a little bit. How are you doing today? I was worried I accidentally broke those blocks, but nope, we're just hitting the cave. Oh wait, I already asked you how you're doing. Jeez. See, this is where my day is. This is where my head is right now. You just told me you're doing well. Yeah, yeah. Ah, picked the wrong spot to sit in. I already hate this cave. I already hate it so much. Oh, this is... Okay. Hmm. Did I miss? Oh no, that's the zombie. Yeah, that's the rotten flesh from the zombie. So I can leave that item there. Actually, Minecraft Mom, I think, is this the first time you're dropping in on a stream? I'm not sure. No block left behind. Exactly. All blocks are sacred. That is definitely the mantra here. This is your first visit. Well, we gotta do a quick look around then, don't we? Jesus Christ. This is GrindCraft. Started off in this world in June 2020 and promptly started digging out the world. Started without a beacon. Once I got a beacon, we did a full beacon radius in the center there. Then I did 4 more on the sides, the orthogonally connected sides. And by that point, 1.17 or 18 came out, and they added all the deep slate layers. So then I had to start digging a bigger hole. So yeah, right now we're digging out the last chunk so I can move this mob farm down to here. And then everything from the old base will have been moved. And that'll be a huge freaking accomplishment. That was basically what I wanted to accomplish this week, and it seems like we're on track to do it. So, but yeah, all the other stuff has been moved. We just got barrels of storage. A lot of this is temporary because the plan long term includes me breaking bedrock so that I have a flat bedrock surface at the bottom of the world to work on. But that is far away. So I'm not really worrying about it yet. So all of this is still temporary, but yeah, eventually we'll have permanent everything and huge, massive sorter storage project and everything. I'm a person after your own heart. Oh, that's great. You've removed hollowed out many mountains without a beacon. You love doing the marathon breaking grind. Indeed. And you know, that's why I call the world GrindCraft. I absolutely love the grind. I kind of realized that. So before this world, I was on a server called MC Legends with a few other streamers, and late in the series, after they'd all kind of burnt out, and it was basically just me on the world. One of the projects I was working on was a perimeter around a witch hut. Now I never finished that project because MC Legends Season 1 ended before I wanted it to. I wanted that to be a much longer term world than it ended up being, but I did dig out, I think, a pretty big chunk of... So I definitely dug out one beacon radius and probably most of another. And I was just having fun with the digging part. So I was like, well, wait a minute. Why am I trying... Like, I did MC Legends Season 2 for a little bit. That was kind of fun because I was like, oh, I'm just going to make a little dwarf city. Which was really fun because I got to play with darkness a lot. But then I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just do the grinding stuff that I like doing? So, a witch farm is typically 100 by 100, right? Maybe? I don't remember what the dimensions are that I was working with, but I remember moving the beacon at least once, I think, so... It might have been that I was doing just a larger perimeter than I needed to do, which is not surprising. Because ultimately, what I really wanted was just to dig. So. And that was a really fun world too, because we had MCMMO on. So all of that grinding meant that I was digging faster and faster. So if I had MCMMO on this server, for example, I could probably instant mine this deep slate by this point. A huge hole for sure, indeed. But yeah, that's how we ended up in this world. And hey, if this is something that you enjoy, believe me, I am always looking for folks who might be interested in joining me. So if you ever want to hop on, I mean, I know you're part of Hoser's community. I know you're good, so I would be happy to have you hop on. And you know, I'm not gonna necessarily put you to work if you just want to come on and take a look at things. And I did that for Hoser once when he started up a stream. He came and did a world tour, and be happy to do that for you. Or if you want to come on and break some blocks, I'm happy to have you do that too. Because there's a lot of blocks to break. Yeah. I'm certainly trying to make that offer to people as I go. I don't know how much my obsessiveness is like off-putting when people join the server, but yeah. I definitely do things my way. I try not to put that on other people. But yeah, did you stream today, Minecraft Mom? I don't think I saw. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to follow you. Yeah, we're gonna go and do that. There we go. Follow. Boom. Shakalaka. So I didn't see a notification from you because I wasn't following you. So I don't know if you streamed. You're very similar. You hate to build asymmetrical projects. You fill in holes if you break them too early. And your back and forth grind and so on. Yeah, absolutely. I have gotten to the point where if I like accidentally break that block, I'm not too fussed about it. I just pick up the block and move on. Because like if I put another deep slate down, then that's one more second basically of mining. I'm like, okay, efficiency over smooth surface probably, especially since I have to dig through caves anyway. But yeah, but no stream today, tomorrow. Okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't miss it because I was remiss in following you. That's good. Not that I would have been able to watch because I was out running errands anyway, but hopefully I can catch your stream, at least a little part of it tomorrow, because I think sometimes you start streaming earlier than I do. Because you wake up at normal person hours, and I don't. Even though I'm 2 hours ahead of you, as far as I can tell from time zones. Yeah. No, I definitely know it's there. I don't even have to look at it. I know it's there. It bugs me, but yeah. But I can manage that. It's fine. Oofda. Oofda. Add 2 reasons to not produce offspring. Jeez. 5:30. 5:30 doesn't exist unless you're still up from the night before. Not for me, anyways. Whew. Yeah, I would too. I definitely would too. Certainly the number of times that I've been up at like 4 or 5 to catch a plane or whatever, I have significantly questioned my life choices. Go away, slime. Nobody likes you. There was one time I think I had a flight at 4 that left at 4. So I had to be at the airport at 2, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to sleep, because if I sleep, I'm going to sleep through my alarm. Because I'm going to get 2 hours of sleep. There's no point in me doing that. So I was like, I'm just going to show up at the airport at, like, what was it, like midnight or so? And, like, you know, get through security, then maybe take a nap at the gate for 3 hours, and boom shakalaka, I'm already there, I'm ready to go. See, the thing is, this is back when I was living in San Francisco. At SFO, security closes at about midnight, and doesn't open until 2. So my plan literally did not help me, because I was stuck outside security, hanging out at the one restaurant that was outside security, until security reopened, and then I was like, okay, cool, now I'm here. But I could only really get like an hour, hour and a half nap if I tried to nap on either side of that. So I didn't bother. Fellow Californian, no, I'm native Minnesotan. I went to school in at Redlands, and I worked in San Francisco for a couple, 2, 3 years. But I was homesick. I miss the gorgeous weather we have here in Minnesota. Can't say it with a straight face. I miss Minnesota. Yeah. I did enjoy living in California. You know, the weather was nice at times, and gosh, the food, the art is fantastic, but it's tough to beat Minnesota, I think. I don't know. There's just something about it for me. And a lot of it is just I grew up with it. I'm used to it, so. Gonna be 112 here Monday and Tuesday. Jeez. You miss Minnesota and you've never been. Yeah. 112. I mean, oof. Yeah, my parents lived in, when I was in college, my parents lived in Palm Springs for a while. So that was definitely the norm in the summer for us. There was one summer that I worked at a little tech company in Palm Springs, and every morning I'd drive to work and like turn on the car because I'd park on the street because there was like a 2-car garage. My parents both had cars, and I'd go out to my car, and it'd be like 120, 130 in there because the sun had been up already for a couple hours, and it just cooks your car. And that's with the little foil thingy that you put on the windshield. I'm like, jeez, what is the point of all this? Couldn't touch the seatbelt. It was because that's the metal part in the car. It's like it burns your skin. You're in the Central Valley, you get horrible heat. Yeah, I can imagine. Jeez. Boy. I don't think I've ever stopped in the Central Valley. I've driven through it plenty, but I don't usually stop. Really, the less you have to stop on the 5, the better. Yeah. Okay, bordered off. Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, hello. Goodbye. You live off the 5, prefer it, leaps and bounds to the 99. Oh, yeah, totally. For sure. There. Okay. Nobody wants you or you, thank you. Just gotta get rid of the mob drops because there's no point to them. I'm gonna have a mob farm soon. I don't need extra mob drops. Really gotta light up more of this cave. But yeah, the couple of times I did take the 5 was pretty nice. Actually, I think I usually took when I was living in Redlands and my girlfriend was living in Solvang. I don't think we took the 5. I want to say we took the 101. But it's been a really long time, I can't remember. Probably the 101, yeah. So we'd go through San Bernardino and then up the pass. Yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay, yeah. That was how I learned mountain driving, going up through the pass to Solvang. That was loads of fun. Slash terrifying. Kind of both. Learn to drive on the 205, 580, 680, going from the valley to the South Bay. Ooh. Terrifying. Yeah, I would imagine so. Jeez. I would imagine so. Yeah, I don't envy you that at all. That experience does not seem fun. Like learning to drive here in Minnesota was bad enough. When I was doing like the drive with an instructor part of like driving school, he was like, "Okay, now let's go on 94." I'm like, 3-lane highway. Okay, I guess I'll live. He was patient with me and like very helpful, but still very very frightening the first time you go on a freeway. On the upside, freeway driving is very comfortable for you 25 years later. There you go. Yeah, if you start learning driving on California freeways, you're probably going to be okay. Pretty much anywhere else. That's bordered off. Let's go grab blocks. Oh, there's more. There's some there. Not noticed this little outcrop. And then there's one over here. And then the rest of them seem to be down here. Okay. Every block is sacred. Oh, and it's almost nighttime. It's perfect timing. Perfection. How do I pronounce my name? Ah, love to share your channel stream tomorrow. Oh, cool. Make sure you say it correctly. Okay. So you can say MarkTraceur if you want. A lot of people say it that way. I understand that it's a French word, and a lot of people don't have the French accent that I do. Actually, it wasn't very good. Just embarrassing myself now. If you're going for the authentic French, it would be MarkTraceur. Sorry. Let's try that again. MarkTraceur. But you can go half and half and say MarkTraceur. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, we're good. You will butcher it painfully. All right, well. Yeah. One of the things that I did not anticipate choosing an online handle back in high school, that people will not understand universally how to pronounce a French name. It has led to much hilarity, however, because people usually think it's just my last name, which it's not. Um, it's I actually have I actually have a counter on in a certain community. I count the number of people who think that Traceur is my last name. Made me assume you're French Canadian like Hoser. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm yeah, very much from Minnesota. I took French in high school, so I do have the pronunciation and the accent sometimes when I'm not trying too hard, but actually Traceur is from neither of those things, neither where I'm from nor my ability to speak French barely. It is rather from the time that I spent in high school doing parkour. Traceur means somebody who does parkour, and it's from the French tracer, which means to trace a path, and yeah, Traceur was kind of borrowed from that. I no longer do parkour, as evidenced by my beer gut, but I do hold on to the name. Seems clear. Anything over here? Nope, just stuff down here. Looks like. That's just glowing. Fine. Is this too high? Maybe? More than too high, okay. Ooh, we're gonna have problems over here on this side, though. I guarantee it. I am doing a very bad job of adding songs to this playlist. Hold on. Wrong window. Add to playlist. There we go. Here I am trying to multitask, and I can barely even single task, so that's going great. Unitask? No. That's an Alton Brown thing, right? Okay, I think we're good. T. I just realized how close to my break I am. My goodness. It's good. I can make Marty on the break. I can also order power strips. I'm gonna get so much done on this break. It's gonna be crazy. It's like it's not even a break at all. Ow. Quality time usage, indeed. Well, yeah, given my morning was very much capitalized by one thing. I'm like, okay, now I've got these other 20 things to accomplish today, so let's start working on those all at once. And while you're supposed to be doing laundry and you're sitting and watching stream, hey, whatever makes your heart smile. But also, I'm willing to guess. Not sure if I'm willing to bet, but I'm gonna guess that you have some kind of mobile device that would play a stream. That is something that I do from time to time when I like raid Hoser and I'm like, okay, now I have to leave and have a smoke and get stuff. I don't know. Go get food or whatever. I'm like, I put it on my phone and I wander around the house for a little while. It's probably what I'll do today whenever I raid whomever I raid. That's what I did yesterday when I raided Nuknom, that's for sure. It's break time? It's break time. Indeed, you're on your phone now, but the motivation to be... me. Yeah, that's actually what usually happens. Is I put my phone in my hand and put the stream on, thinking I can go accomplish things now. And then I sit on the couch. Dang, Minecraft mom. Okay. just had to completely sum up the entire vibe there, didn't you? Okay. Well, I'll motivate you to go and do your laundry by taking a break. So if you wanna set me down and go and run and put something in, you can do. Otherwise, maybe a chance to go get a drink or whatever, what have you. It's up to you. And I will go and take my do my human things, including making more tea and getting another cold beverage. Yeah, it'll be great. And we'll be back soon for some more digging. I'll see you soon. Peace. We're back. All right, Minecraft Mom's got laundry going. That's excellent. Excellent to hear. Sleepy, sleep. I got more tea that's cooling off. I got some extra Sprite. We are good to go. Yeah. I gotta remember to check down at the bottom. Gold star on the adulting chart. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here playing video games when I should be taking out the trash. Oh, and I completely failed to get power strips. I'll get it. Not to worry. I think getting PC working is on my list enough that I will remember to do that. You'll be doing the same later. Oh yeah, it was like ordering power strips? No. You mean taking the trash out? Yeah, it's trash day here too. Oops. Holes in the floor don't get refilled, but holes in the wall do. Something could spawn there. Okie doke. Let's grab items. Oh, there you go. Some drop down here, I'm sure. Yep. You have to finish grinding the last of a mountain on your HC world. You tend to do that off stream. So it's rather meditative time for you. Exactly. HC, tell me more. HC. Oh, hardcore. I was like, Hermitcraft? Didn't know Minecraft Mom was on Hermitcraft. Let's just finish this stupid little outcrop. It's just annoying me. Oops. Wrong order. Land on 2 blocks. Easy. Hermits wouldn't know what to do with you. No kidding. Same here. You embrace your weirdness, but not everybody does. True. Yeah, I think I am not quite in the niche that they would be looking for at all. I mean, obviously, listen, I'm not going to say I have any delusions of grandeur here. They don't want me already. Like, I'm not big enough for that. But I'm also not sufficiently family friendly at all for their vibe. So, and like, I know there's a few people who, like, I'm thinking like Corrales, Doc M, maybe Zombie Cleo, who are a little bit, they have like a little bit more mature audiences, I think, but they still don't really flaunt it. They don't go like, you know, off on sweary tangents. Like they just make somewhat adult jokes. They do like Pixar adult jokes, that kind of style. But like, I'm over here doing my thing. Don't think it would fit very well. So I have no interest in that. Where's the truck border? Here. Okay. Stream is family friendly with subtle adult content, conversation at times, no vulgarity, or blatant adult themes. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. And there's certainly some stuff that I draw the line at. obviously, any kind of bigotry, get just GTFO. Anything overtly sexual, like no, not in for. But hey, I love me a good swear word. My theory about swearing has always been that it is merely language, and sorry, just okay. I think this is the right direction. I think that it has its place, and yeah, conversational enhancements, exactly. Yeah, it's difficult for me to understand the whole like, oh yeah, you're teaching kids to swear, like, yeah, somebody's got to teach kids to swear. Jeez. Like, I get the idea of not wanting, you know, inappropriate language at school or work or whatever, but like, there's appropriate places to swear. And like a place like this where it's like casual and like literally the vibe that I want is hang out with your friends and play games. Like when I'm hanging out with my friends and playing games, and that's when I swear. It's a time that I swear. Where the heck? This level, yes. Out, back. There we go. The world is not a COD. Oh, if you're gonna do it, learn the appropriate time, place, and do it properly in the context of the COD. Yeah, the world is not a COD lobby. Thank goodness it's not. I mean, it certainly can be, depending on who you're hanging out with, but I guess you'd learn pretty quickly not to hang out with the people who think it is. Would hope, yeah. I say I do not miss playing FPSs with randos on the internet. That is not what I am about. There was a time when I was playing COD online with a couple of other streamers, and like, yeah, it was fun, but like, we just turned off voice chat. We did not want to mess with that vibe at all. And I feel like there's a lot of people who do that, who just like are not going to be a part of the voice chat at all. There's just no point to it. Unless you're playing competitively, like, you don't need to be in the voice chat, come on. Well, we're over halfway now, thanks to this giant cave. We're not even halfway through my 3-hour average time frame. Did I just lose a block? I think I just lost a block. Nope. I'm worrying for no reason, and I can probably take the chunk borders off. Yep. We do appreciate, like, I think the audience exists for, going back to the previous conversation, I think the audience exists for grown-ups playing video games and not acting like children. I think that is fine, and that is absolutely where I'd like to be, even if the audience is smaller. You're working on doing dishes now, so you're still here, just not typing for a short bit? Absolutely. Don't ruin your phone screen with wet hands. I fully appreciate that. I really gotta figure out a way that I can do that that's not awkward. Do dishes and watch something. Because the way my kitchen is built is the sink is under the window that faces outside, so like I can't put a TV there or anything. It's also the wall that the stove is on, so if I'm actively cooking something, I can't be watching anything either. So I've got a TV on the opposite wall, but that literally does me no good. It's just like I can hear things happening, but I can't watch it. And I also don't really have any way to, like, I don't have anywhere to sit in my kitchen, which is kind of a pain. It's really just too small for that. One of my many, many projects that I want to do around the house is mount that TV to the wall and put a little counter underneath it, because right now it's just sitting on a plastic table, which is not what I want, because it takes up a lot of space. I think we're gonna have to repair the pickaxe after this next Minecraft day, which should be fun. I leave for 2 seconds, seriously. I should really do dishes tonight. I'm gonna have a big adulting night, I think. I think possibly including getting alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, cleaning is more fun with alcohol. That'll help. That'll help me. Oh, wait a minute, though. I have to think about this, because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get my cider. One of the places I usually go to get it was out the last time I tried. I mean, that was a couple of weeks ago. Maybe the supply chain is not as borked as it was then, but... Because I drink Magner's Irish cider. Analogous to Bulmer's over there. But, yeah, I think the shipping lanes from the British Isles over to America are a little janky at the minute. It's like, you can't get Strongbow, you can't get Magner's. Thankfully, we're still able to get Guinness at the pub, but jeez. It's getting dicey. Context, Minecraft Mom. I work at an Irish pub. Some weekends and nights. So yeah, we have to have Guinness. It's really kind of the defining characteristic of the place. So I don't know if our suppliers are going to be able to keep up with it. Hopefully we don't have any issues. But yeah, immediate concern, can I get a 6-pack of cider to drink tonight? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Oh, you know you have too many empty cans on your desk. Coughing blows them off. I don't want to switch tools. You're back. You also have supply struggles, though it's for gluten-free imbibes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I guess cider counts for that, for the most part. But, you could probably go a lot more local, especially in California, than Magner's. Trying to think of, like, it's a great California cidery. Can't remember. Your local markets are extremely limited, so you have to do an 1.5-hour round trip for any sort of selection. Jeez. That's no fun. Well, here is a possibly wildly unhelpful suggestion. I don't know if you've got any orchards around that do, like, raw, like, you can just get some apples from them. Most ciders are okay, but you have to check for post-production additions, flavorings, etc. Well, let me tell you, if there's an orchard around you that does, especially that has a juice press, a fruit press that you could have them run the apples through for you, then you don't have to buy one yourself. If you get some like unpasteurized, unfiltered cider from an orchard, throw in some champagne yeast and some sugar or honey, and let it ferment. Like it's super simple to make your own hard cider. Would highly recommend. We did it one year with. We didn't even go to an orchard. We just went to Trader Joe's and bought them out of their cider, and it ended up being delicious. It's fantastic. I think you could probably experiment with different kinds of yeast to get drier or sweeter cider as you prefer, or add more or less sugar or honey. Honey is more complex sugar, so it doesn't break down as well, so it'll be sweeter that way. Adding just sucrose or glucose it'll break down easier, so it'll be drier, but yeah. So that's very interesting. I have to look into that. Yeah, absolutely. I think the only thing you really have to do is potentially boil it so you can mix in the honey and the sugar. Maybe you don't even have to do that, depending on where you're at, but yeah, on top of that, you just need a bucket basically with an airlock, and those are pretty easy to get from really any homebrew supply. They'll even ship it to you. It's probably like max $20-$30 for that. And then you might want some of the extra equipment too, like whatchamacallit? Bottle filler thingy and a siphon. Yes, it's pretty easy to set up, and yeah, if you've just got some bottles that you can get access to and make sure those are sanitized and all, you got yourself some delicious ciders. Funnel, I guess you could do that. The thing is, you want to be taking, so the reason you use a siphon is that when you're done fermenting, most of the dead yeast will be at the top, floating. So if you're just pouring it, you'll just get a bunch of dead yeast, basically. I guess you could try to use like a, whatchamacallit, like a mesh, what am I thinking of? Like a mesh thing. Like a strainer, to remove some of the worst of that, but some of it's still going to make it in, because yeast is not particularly big, so I don't know. Your mileage may vary. We made homemade kombucha before, but never alcohol. It's definitely a great experience. We did, a friend of mine and I, we did home brewing for probably a good solid year. He kind of continued he continued carrying the torch after I kind of burned out on it, / wasn't able to come and visit him as often anymore. Used a fine weave cheesecloth to strain out the mother. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that should work. That should work fine. Yeah, sometimes it is also nice to save that yeast that's formed at the top, because you can reuse it later on, and that saves you having to buy another packet of champagne yeast potentially. But I think there's a pretty hard limit on how long you can wait before you use it again, so potentially useful, potentially not. Depends. I think all you need to do really is just pour in some extra yeast starter and water so that they don't die. But then you can kind of put it in a fridge and forget about it for a little while. Probably a week or two max. I can't imagine they'd live for much longer because, like, it's about how long it takes to ferment an alcohol. Feed it? Yeah. Exactly right. Oh, wrong direction. I'm just making vibrations in my pants now. No, no, no. Said if I wanted promotional offers while I was streaming. Same thing as the booch, gotta give mama a little sugar. Indeed, indeed. Close enough. I need some extra time because I'm gonna repair my pick tonight. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. I guess I went through that iron vein pretty quick. Why do I have so many buttons? Right, I remember now. Alright. The magical moment where I repair my pickaxe in one fell swoop. Easy peasy. I think I have enough green dye. I'm never quite sure. Do I need to do anything else before? Oh, I was gonna put buttons away. Too many buttons, too many buttons. Might as well grab extra fireworks one here. Everything else looks good. Can I drink tea yet? It's still a little hot, I don't know. It's iffy. I might need a bit more? I can't really see that emote. A bit, like a pinch more? Oh, of the green dye. Oh, there you go. Yep. Well, don't worry, because it's constantly coming in. That cactus farm is now, I'm pretty sure, overflowing. I've got, I want to say 16 full double chests and 16 full single chests. And then we've got 16 full double chests waiting for composted cactus. I really need to make a moss farm for bone meal at some point. I'm not really rushing towards that, I guess, because I'm getting plenty from overflow from other farms, but I don't know. I want to build all the farms and have all the things, dang it. I actually haven't messed with moss at all in this world. I don't even know if I have any moss, to be honest with you. Is that my main XP source? Yes, the cactus is the main XP source. If I need XP for enchanting, sometimes I'll use the cactus smelters, but more often I'll use the villagers, I think. Because I can buy bottles of enchanting from them that the trade gives me XP, plus the bottles will give me XP. I think that's a pretty easy source of XP for enchanting, usually. And yeah, I'm at such a high level right now because I was doing a lot of villager trading the other day, trying to get a bunch of shepherds to work. And thankfully I have them all working now. You use villagers a lot for XP too. Yeah, that was what I was doing a lot more early on. Now I usually don't really fuss with them, like in the day-to-day Minecraft. Mostly if I get on a wild hair and I'm like, I need to get rid of some green dye, so I sell it to the shepherds, and while I'm at it, I sell a bunch of red dye and orange dye and pink dye and so on to the other shepherds that I have, and then hey, I'm here, I might as well sell some melons and pumpkins, which I still have to build a fucking pumpkin farm, don't I? Ugh. Not to worry, I have plenty of pumpkin, but I need to build a farm for it still. So yeah, it's just a, like, hey, I feel like trading with villagers today, which happens once in a blue moon. But I try to make the most of it. I guess usually that happens when I need an enchant or something. Yay, diamonds. Wonder how many diamonds are in the walls right now. Oh, more diamonds, cool. Yeah, I wonder how many diamonds I've left in the walls. Now there's one there. Oh, there's one. That's lichen. Actually, not seeing much. Kinda expected more. Actually, probably one of the big XP sources that I could use, but I don't really want to, is all the ores that I have, including nether quartz, diamond, coal, redstone, lapis. There's probably a lot that I could break down to get myself XP. And I used to do that every once in a while, but now that I've got this big mass storage thing, I'm just like, why bother? Like, I get all those items from other sources. I just don't need diamonds anymore. I get that from end rating. Gold ore, iron ore, I have plenty of. I have plenty of ingots. You're currently working on a new trading hall / auto storage location for your villagers to streamline trade. Oh, nice. You currently have to take materials back and forth between 2 separate locations. Very inefficient? Yes, absolutely. That's part of the reason that I want my ultimate super duper permanent sorter storage system to use shulker boxes constantly. Because then if I run out of an item in my trading hall, I can just go grab, a shulker box of it and bring back the empty shulker and be like, I'm done. It's over now. I think that'll be really nice. I also definitely want to set up an automatic crafting station so I can set up basically what will happen is the input section will have 9 hoppers that you can put shulker boxes on. And those shulker boxes, they'll automatically empty, and then, in fact, you probably want to do chests so you can do multiple shulker boxes. Anyways, the idea is, any number of items you have, you can just throw in there, and then it'll dispense you, I don't know, a stack at a time, maybe, of each item, and then you can just quickly craft them, move on to the next one. I think that would be really nice for quick crafting of really complex items. But I can't do a whole stack because then dispensers would be messed up. Shoot. You'd probably only want to do like 8 at a time. Or I guess you could put on a slow mode. A slow mode might be the way to do it. Yeah. Not dispensers, droppers. Or no, wait. Sorry. I crossed the streams in my head. I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to put dispensers in there because then if I'm crafting using, I don't know, arrows, then it'll just fire the arrows at the opposite wall and it won't work. You're utterly useless at automation. You rely completely on tutorials. Hey, that's not a bad thing. You gotta do what works for you. I'm certainly not gonna, I was gonna say I'm not gonna do all of this on my own. I might do a fair bit of it on my own, but, some of the stuff, like shulker loaders and unloaders, I tried to make work on my own, and I couldn't figure it out. So I'm definitely gonna have to look at a tutorial for that. Hopefully it just teaches me enough that I can do it my own next time, but not quite at that point yet. There's a witch in the cave above me, and I need to watch that. I guess I'm not too worried about it, but I'm a little worried about it. I think it's a witch, right? It's fine. Oh, jeez. This chunk is gravel city, man. This is crazy. There's been like 3 different gravel patches so far that I can remember. I don't usually get that much gravel. Just trying to see if there was any more gravel. It doesn't look like it, which is good news. So I think we're actually going to be done with this chunk relatively quickly. We're coming up on another break. Fair warning. But we're almost to the point where we're like 10 blocks away from bedrock, so that's really good. I think the next 45-minute segment ought to kill it. Not sure. Am I out of Sprite? No. Yes. Making excellent progress. Heck yeah. The less time I have to spend on this, the more time I can spend putting 27 stacks of deep slate from a barrel into a shulker box at a time. Because that's what the rest of the day is going to be. Because I'm a silly, silly boy, and that's what this world has become. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do that, because that's been staring me in the face for so long, and I just wanted to get it done, and I haven't, and now I'm finally going to. It's amazing. And I think then we're going to have to start using shulker boxes rather than barrels to do the staging, which is good. There's a very speedy method to do that. Yeah, just break all the barrels and just boop, 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 boop. Words. What am I doing? I'm sleeping. That's what I'm doing. Thing is, I've got, what did I say? 300, hold on. 27, one of which is only partially filled, barrels. I don't think I can do that many in 5 minutes. So, yeah, I think I might need to be a little bit more methodical about it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's maybe a little bit more than I can do in 5 minutes. I don't want anything to despawn because every block is sacred and so on. Why did I sleep? I'm gonna take a break in 3 minutes. Oh well, that's fine. I'm over here making things inefficient for myself, whatever. But yeah, that's definitely coming up in part 2 of the stream. I'm definitely gonna do that deep slate today because it's gonna be great. I wonder if I should do a sorter, like a temporary sorter that empties out, because I'm gonna use if I'm gonna use shulker boxes for my mining trips. No, I don't really want to do that. I have to think about this for a while because I'm not sure how best to to do the shulker box based mining. So I could lay them all out at the beginning and put buttons on top. And then I wouldn't have to carry around barrels and buttons all the time, which is kind of that's kind of a bonus. I like that idea, actually. So I set that up, and then if I'm a smart man, I lay it out in such a way that I can do deep slate and tough in their own dedicated sections, so that I don't have to sort them out at the end. And the rest of the items are not in shulker boxes yet anyway. So I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah. Welcome to GrindCraft stream, where I start thinking too much about the future when I should be focusing on digging. So every time somebody asks me, why are you doing this to yourself? I say, oh, it's meditative. I get to zone out and just not really think of anything. But then I sit down and do it, and I'm actually just thinking about everything all the time. I mean, it's good because, like, the more I think about it, the clearer the image becomes in my head of, like, what it's actually going to look like eventually, but that's years away. I don't know why I'm worried about it now. Maybe not years. Certainly months. I'd say closer to a year than to a month. Yeah. This is a big world. I got a lot to do in it. Yeah, the amount of work that I've planned for myself is pretty crazy. All right, it's roughly time for a break, but I'm gonna give it a couple extra minutes here because I think I threw my schedule off. Timing, she is off. That's good enough. Cool. All right, break time. So, 5-10 minute break here. Everybody can get up, grab a drink, use the restroom, etc. I will be back very shortly after I spend some time being a human, and we'll finish up this chunk. And then I think after the next segment, we're going to be launching into organization mode. So strap in for that high octane content coming your way, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Bye. And we're back. Well, look at you all listening to me and sticking around for the next 45 minutes of high-octane digging content. Picked up the mail while I was out, and I get to pay the city of St. Paul a whole bunch of money. That's great. Exactly what I wanted today. Nobody loves you. There we go. Slime's not worth my time. Oh, look at that, I just made a little rhyme. Adulting is the worst. It absolutely is. Absolutely is. Though, I guess that's a nice sedentary start to my night of adulting. Because I don't have any plans tonight. I was like, I'll just stay in, do things, and yeah, that'll work. Starting to think I'm going to need to get food in the middle of the stream. If we're going to spend however much time doing deepslate organizing, it might actually take some time. Might actually take some fuel. I mean, I do have granola bars here, still. How many of these are left? 2. It's probably not enough for like 4 more hours of streaming, but I'm not planning to stream for 4 more hours anyway, so maybe it's enough. And then I could order the foodstuffs off the interwebs. That could work. That could very much work. You know, I completely forgot to check. Who the heck is streaming right now? Literally nobody. Wow. Thought for sure somebody would be streaming. I guess Wednesday's not the day for it, eh? But it's hump day. Where's the hump day hype? I don't understand. Guys, probably the Europeans are probably off to bed by now, and the Americans aren't quite off work yet, at least for the most part. We'll have a Hoser stream in like, what, an hour and 20? So, unless he's, I don't know if he's wonky today. Sometimes Hoser's wonky. Doesn't have time for his real-life internet friends. His best friends. Wait, I rated Hoser on Monday, didn't I? That's how Minecraft Mom got back to my channel. So then and then I rated Nuknam yesterday. Wondering if I raid Hoser again today or if I raid somebody else. So I'm pretty sure by the time I'm off stream, there'll be a few options. We'll have to see. Might be that Hoser's the only one streaming. Might only have him. I think I am following a couple of the other Pleasants. Maybe one of them streams around the same time today. Let's see. I'm looking forward to putting this stuff in my mining manifest too. Glad I got back to that because there was a period where I couldn't track it correctly. There was the one day that I did like a double chunk stream, which that took it out of me, but I tried to track it, but Jason hopped on and was like putting his stuff with mine, so I was like, not really any way to fix that. Want to have the correct numbers, you know? Oops. Sitting there like, why am I not going forward? Oh right, the hole I literally just dug in the floor. The amount of attention that I'm paying today is not very high. Look at this. This is what, the 4th gravel patch that I found in this chunk? It's just huge. Not like I need the gravel. I mean, it'll help in the nether, but I don't need it. I've already got some, like, I'm pretty sure I have like 7 shulker boxes full of gravel in the nether right now. So what's the point? I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard about the future. Let's stop that. Sitting here trying to think, like, what if I made multiple sorters? Like, no, Mark. Let's focus on the task at hand. Jeez. Because I was thinking about the nether quarry. I'm like, okay. Do I need a sorter in the nether? For when I'm nether quarrying? So I can just drop things off there? Rather than coming back to the overworld with bunches of shulker boxes? Excuse me. And, like, the answer is, no, I probably don't need it. But I'm also probably gonna do something like that because I'm a crazy person. I wonder, it's like I'm thinking about making this huge sorter that sorts basically every item in the game. Oh, I ran out of space. Huh, that usually doesn't happen. But yeah, I'm thinking about making this gigantic sorter that sorts every item in the game. But then I was like, wait a minute, that's going to be super laggy. I don't want that to be, you know, to be happening all the time. What if I instead had a sorter that sorted out every item that I get from digging and, you know, quarrying in the world? So that'd be grass, dirt, stone, andesite, granite, diorite, gravel, sand, all the ore types, and then deep slate, all the deep slate ores, tough, calcite, smooth basalt, the base blocks. That's what you would auto sort, right? So you wouldn't do like oak stair, oak door, oak trap door, oak slab, oak whatever. Like you wouldn't do all of the items. You just do the base, like the oak planks or the oak logs. I probably want to do the planks too. But yeah, I don't like, especially given that this isn't a particularly aesthetic world. Probably building blocks are gonna stay in junk chests into perpetuity. You would sort logs, but not the variants. So yeah, okay, so, yeah. Yeah, that's roughly what I'm thinking. At the same time, it would be a cool accomplishment to say I sorted every stackable item in the game. And again, it's just a headache. I don't know. You don't keep bulk amounts of anything but the base items. Yeah. I mean, that's true of me as well. But slash and slash or? What, okay. Choose a conjunction mark. But like, I could store bulk of anything. And then if I needed it, it would be merely a couple of blocks away, right? You are a builder, so you make the variants when you need them and try to minimize excess. Yeah, that's true. Oh no. Part of me wants the excess. I mean, I've got all this deep slate, for example. Like if I'm gonna go all out on some things, I might as well go all out on everything, right? And like early in this world, when I was just getting absurd amounts of stone, and I was like, I don't want to lose any of the stone, but I don't want to store it all. One thing I would do is just start crafting redstone components. So I would make a bunch of droppers, or I'd make a bunch of repeaters or comparators, and I would get rid of, you know, the base components that way, and I'd store a bunch of them. Is that a good idea to do for other things? Like, oh, I have too many oak logs, I'll make a bunch of oak planks now. Oh, the oak plank storage is getting pretty heavy. Maybe I should make some oak buttons, or some oak stairs, or some oak doors. I don't know. You do that with iron since the farm overflows constantly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I guess with that you just make blocks though. I do the same thing with melon slices and bone meal. Every once in a while I'm just like, oh, the storage is overflowing. I'd rather it was producing things, so I'll make them into the blocks and then I can store those elsewhere, but I don't know. I do not know. And you're 2,400 days in with your hardcore world, so the need for iron is minimal. You trade a lot of it to smiths and armorers, make blocks or craft iron stuff like bars, cauldron. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to make myself a powdered snow farm at some point. Cauldrons. Plus lava, plus dripstone, plus... There's too many things to do. Or just enough. Not sure. probably too many. Yeah, I think I was thinking about powdered snow for a magma cube farm, which is going to be easy for me because I'm in a basalt delta in the nether. I also need it for a froglight farm eventually. Not there yet. Um, hmm. Yeah, I gotta expand my villagers too. I don't have any smiths or armorers. So if I had an iron farm, which I don't right now, at least not in this base, it would take... I wouldn't really be able to get rid of it. I'd have to store it in block form. Or, yeah, craft it into... probably not bars. Bars is actually... Bars take 6 ingots and it makes 16, so that's not a very efficient storage method. I mean, if you want to have bars, sure, but you love building farms. You need to make a moss farm, a few flower farms. Yes, flower farms definitely on my list. Wood farm and a slime farm for sure. Also, wither skeleton, enderman, gold farm, gas farm, froglight farm. Yep. Shulker farm is definitely on my list. I was talking to Hoser about that. He was like, yeah, it's not that hard to build. The real problem is it's really hard to get the shulker into the overworld and into position and so on. It's kind of a pain. And you have to bring multiples because sometimes they just die. I guess you could get lucky on the first one and just not bring any more until you think you need to, but... The whole point of farms is to make things easy. You don't want to work so hard to be lazy. Suppose so. I mean, that's always been my philosophy in this world, is like, the farms are there to make it easier for me to dig. So Froglight Farm really doesn't help me at all. Neither really does a Magma Cube farm. I guess for the most part, it's just to say I have the farm. Oh, for the Shulker farm? Wait, what? Oh, you don't want to work so... I understand, okay. I understand. I'm with you now. Yeah, you think that working... You think it's too much work, even though it would make life easier. And that's true. I think just based on the way I want my eventual storage system to work, I really need a shulker farm. Because I'm gonna need to fill it up with shulkers, because I'm gonna do shulker loaders and unloaders. Yeah. Gonna be a whole thing. The basic unit of my storage system will be shulker box full of thing. Which is ridiculous, but it's just how things have to go in this world because of the sheer amount of items that I have, especially of like stuff like deep slate, stone, cobblestone. Right now, stone and cobblestone actually aren't super crazy, but also, you know, all the automatic farms eventually will lead into the sorter, and that'll be like, oh, I have that many of that item now. Okay. I suppose, actually, been wonderful chatting with you this afternoon. You have to head up to do school pickup. Hey, sounds great. Yeah, drive safe and get home safe. And we'll maybe I'll catch you in Hoser's stream a little bit later. See you around. Somebody's blowing up my portals. No, he didn't. Ah, rude. Somebody's blowing up my pub portal. How am I supposed to get items now? It's actually not that big a deal. Oh, I am almost full. Let's just drop things off. How close am I to the... Pretty close. Can I finish this in the next Minecraft day? Let's find out. I don't think so, because I think the stuff under Bedrock usually takes me 15 minutes. I really wish you could sleep when it started getting dark. So that would kind of defeat the purpose of it. This is a survival game, right? You have to be able to survive, and one of the things you have to survive is the early stages of the nighttime when monsters can spawn, but you can't sleep yet. So, fair enough. I'd really love to finish this before I go on break. Which I suppose I could manifest by simply not going on break until I finish this. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. Let's see. See how much I have left to do when I get to break time. Should probably charge my phone rather than just sit here staring at it at 34%. If your phone's not above 50% charge, what are you even doing with your life? Probably living the most, I don't know. Woohoo! I'm gonna move this further out. And then, last layer above bedrock. Here we go. Oh, I need to be less sleepy. I also have to do the glass after the stuff under the bedrock. Shoot. It's always another thing, right? Always another chore. I suppose after stream, given I'm going to be downstairs adulting all day, or all night, maybe I bring my laptop down there and start, once I'm done adulting, and I can maybe do some Minecrafting in the background while I watch a stream or whatever. I mean, that might be nice. Or I could get back into that Dyson Sphere program world. I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of interested in it. thing is, I have to build a bunch of foundations, and much work to be done in Dyson Sphere program. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do Minecraft? It's going to be a game day decision, I think. Also, given it's 5 now, I should probably finish this tea quickly so I don't have caffeine in my system too late. Because I'm an old man and it'll make sure that I'm up all night. So I don't really have a problem with that, but given that I'm going to be back at work next week, I should probably start fixing my sleep schedule. I'd say that I've been doing a bad job of that lately. I usually go to bed before 2. But it would be nice to be in bed before 1, I think. I don't know. I do not know. Alright, cool. Just stuff under bedrock now, which is gonna take us a little bit of time. Well, and more time if we do stuff like that. Got trapped right away. No, come back. Ah. Okay, well, that's annoying, but we'll get it eventually. Where'd it go? Did I pick it up somehow? There's no item there, so yes, apparently I picked it up. Don't know how, don't know where, but... I've decided what I want to do with my life here. We're going to finish this, we're going to put the glass over, and then we're going to take a break, and then I will hopefully do all of the deep slate organization in one 45-minute segment. Don't know if that's possible, I'm going to try. If we can't, I might just call it quits early and do the rest of it off camera. I mean, it's not going to be super exciting anyways, right? I think that's probably the call to make. And then I've got to make sure I get food. And I said I might want alcohol. So we'll do all of that. I'll do all of that after stream. Seriously don't know if I'm going to be able to get the alcohol I want, though. It's going to be interesting. Excuse me. Sprite seems to be catching up to me. Or tea, not sure which. Both? Ooh. And I'm still trapped, but at least I got 2 of them. No. Oh, yeah. I was worried I was digging into the wall there. Oh, it's that time. That would be a smart thing to do. I don't think I'm going to drop anything off yet until I run out of room. I don't think I'm going to run out of room. It's probably going to be pretty quick to get through the rest of this. Knock on wood for me here, I guess, but here. Or knock on cheap fake wood made out of plastic. I don't know. I don't know what this desk is. Doesn't feel like real wood. That's what they said. Alright, no. No. Ow. Trapped again? Oh, no. Not trapped. See here? No, no. Am I really? Bedrock keeps trapping me. It's got it. Excuse me. It's got it out for me. Oh. Almost done. I can feel it in my bones. We are nearing the end. Oh no, don't do it to me. No. Yeah, very, very close, very close, very close. Oof, I was losing circulation in my leg there. I kind of crossed my legs and yeah, I wasn't feeling good. Gotta watch that. Break this way. No, break up. No, break up. Yes. I know it's possible. You just have to do it enough times. Right, somewhere I can get out of this, right? Yep. Any more? Yep. Just a little bit more, I think. Let me do a spot check. Now, okay. Keep an eye out for things that aren't bedrock, folks. I'm checking too, but if you see something I don't, call it out. I think I only did 4 passes, but I didn't see anything. So, we are done, as far as I know. I'll do glass quick. Should be like a 5-minute thing. And, oh, completely forgot to put anything in that chest. More appropriately, you. Nope. I fail. I fix. Oops. Okay. Last 3 we can do like this. If I'm not bad at it. Big if. Now it's done. Alright, good job, team! So now, we are going to put this back, that back, and when we come back, we will do some organization, because I'm on break now, jeez. So, first of all, it took us 2 hours, 27 minutes to do that quarry. I'm going to put that in the manifest before I forget. 2:27. It's actually a pretty fast time. What was this chunk? Probably minus 7 minus, oh, minus 7, 0. And we'll do the mining manifest in a second. But we're also going to do organization. We're going to put all that deep slate into shulker boxes, hopefully. We'll see how quickly I can do that. I really don't know. It might be quick, it might be really slow. Anyways, stick around. I'll see you real soon. And we're back. All right, folks. We're going to do the last little bit of the stream here. I'm basically just going to go until I'm happy with the progress that we made. First up is mining manifest. I'm going to organize this and yeah, try to get everything kind of organized. I don't think there's anything that's not deep slate in there. I think on all these I put deep slate in first. I'm not entirely sure of that, so I'm going to double check each time, but lots of stuff in that one. Tough goes there. Tough goes there. And then all the rest of the stuff goes in this. Just pick all the deep slate out. So now it should just be deep slate everywhere. Just have to kind of pile it into the first few barrels. I suppose we just do this. Okay, and then quick put buttons down. Okay, cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 9 stacks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is 6 times 27 times 64 plus 9 times 64 plus 63. 11,007 on that. And then tough is 17 stacks. 17 times 64 plus 24. 1,112, which is a little less than usual. Gravel is 3 times 64 plus 54. 246. Definitely a lot more gravel than usual. Deep slate iron is 188. Deep slate copper, we got 1. Deep slate gold, 13. Deep slate redstone, 14. Deep slate lapis, 12. Deep slate diamond, only 8. And then 2 blocks of raw iron. And that's all she wrote. So that is that. Let's start moving stuff over. The manifest is done. And I'm aware I'm adding to my work for later, but whatever. I guess there's not really much difference if I do it here, there. Oops. So we're now looking at 333 barrels. It's going to be a pretty long process, but I'm certain I have enough of them, of the shulker shells. So that should be okay. It'll remain to be seen if I have enough to keep doing the shulkers of deepslate. I don't know. I might have to do more end rating before I can. I don't know. Hard to say. It's like if I'm adding roughly 7 shulkers each time. No, actually, I should be okay for a while. Speaking of shulkers, need a new tough shulker box. Completely forgot to finish that. Okay, whatever. Let's go deep. Oop. Let's get the fireworks quick because I'm running out. There we go. Tough goes there. Gravel. Oop, don't have to add a new one. That's good. And then we add in our iron. Oh, getting big on iron here. Some copper, some gold, some diamonds, got a piddly amount of diamonds, lapis, and redstone. And then we put the iron. Oh. Raw iron goes over here in the kind of raw stuff place. I don't really know what to do with this stuff yet, but we'll figure it out later. And that is all the stuff put away. So now I need to do some work. So what I need to do is 27 shulkers. You know, I'm gonna take one of each of these, and then do I have ladders sitting somewhere? Yes, I do. Ladders are good, and then I can actually keep my sword. Okay, so now I need 27 shulkers. And we come over here. We're gonna start working on this. All right, here we go. It's time. First up, we're going to remove all the deep slate from this one, and that's going to be the first chest we put shulkers into. And then it's just a matter of breaking these bad boys, putting the items in there. lose sleep. Yeah, let's do this very quickly. Hopefully nothing spawns over there. Be a little hard for me to deal with it because I don't have a sword. Well, I do have a sword and an axe, but I don't have a bow. And I have no idea where I left off. Alright, that's it. Let's put these all into the barrel. Cool, that's one. Let's get some more. Woo! Same kind of organization here. Gotta do that like over 10 times. Actually, probably 12 times. 12 times? I think so. Alright. I'm actually going to take this and put it over here. So that's the incomplete one, so we'll hopefully have full shulker boxes otherwise. Kind of whiffed that one. That's okay. Messy. There. I don't know where the last one is. I think there's an empty one somewhere, I just don't know where. I guess not. Okay, cool. I fucked up. So what I gotta do now is break this, put down a barrel there, and then boop, yes. Okay. So that's not ideal, but if we put this down here, boop, okay, cool. All fixed. All good. I'm actually just gonna break this, and then we'll put these right up against the thing. So much organizing! Woo! Oops. Oh wait. Smart thing to do would be to clear this out first, and then I'm gonna try to do this in an organized fashion. Oh, too many barrels. Hold on. Oh, where did I leave off? There, okay. Excellent. Alright, we're done with 3. I got a lot to go. 9 more, I'd say. If I were to guess. I want to do this. Yeah, no, we're gonna do this here. Okay. First thing is clear this out. And then we're gonna try to do this in an organized fashion. Already screwed it up. There. Okay, it's good. lost a button. Boop. Looking good, looking good. Right, we're gonna drop off barrels every time here, I think. And buttons. I really don't need any extra buttons. Okay, 27, please. And 54. I'm really good at this. Oh, let's actually wait for sleep. Have I finished my tea? No. Remember back at 5 o'clock when I was saying I should finish this because I don't want to have too much caffeine in my system late at night? Bottoms up. Oh. Kitty's finding a new position. Alright, Alright, how am I going to do this time? I think we're still going to do a boopity boop right next to this thing. But I'm going to try to kind of accelerate the way that I do it. So, first up, this goes here. We need this barrel. Button. And then we're gonna start doing. We're just gonna break 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Alright. Pray for me. Pray for my inventory. Pray for my frames. Oh, I broke one too many. Right, okay. So I'm a dummy. Let's pick up the rest of this. Should be a full, yep. That back, okay, cool. That was a little bit faster, so let's keep doing it that way. I just have to remember to do 26 instead of 27. But I do 27... Oh, is it that? No. No. Ooh. Nope, that was not the button I wanted to press. I was looking for a way that I could do like all but one, and I did not find it. Actually, I could probably put that back. Have this out. Other way around. Okay. Don't know what I was doing there. Let's do 27 and 54. So what did I figure? I had about 12 barrels of, so I can probably break these. 1, 2, oh wait. So that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, oops, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That should be it. I already did that one. And that one. Nice and quick. Nice and easy. See, I might have not enough barrels laid out here, but that's okay, I think. I'm not sure. Figure it out. So, yeah, I thought there was a way to do all but one of an item type, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, getting there, getting there, getting there. Start doing it in here. It's gonna be irregular, but I think that's okay. Just have one more. Alright, so now we need first. And then break 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Here we go. Boom. Nice and efficient. craft them. It's an important part of the process. You know, I'm gonna wait for sleep, actually. I'm gonna wait to sleep. That's the last of the tea, which is good. Ah, cheers. I guess I could put down the shulkers at least. Okay. Sleep time. I'm actually gonna break these 4. I'm gonna put them away right away. So that's, now I need to do 22 more. Should be easy enough. 1, oh, no. So that's 6. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Where'd the rest of it go? Did I just have an incomplete deepslate chest? That's annoying. Okay, so I can just fill it up with this. Thankfully. Well, that's annoying. See, this is why I'm a little obsessive about things, because it screws up my future plans if things aren't the way I expect them to be. I think it's possible that somebody else on the server came in and took some deepslate from that. I don't know why they would, but... So what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, just in case. Alright. So now we can just break 27 because we've got the empty barrels already. Here we go. 27. I think that should work here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That'll do it. Alright. Why do I have more? Did I miscount? Oh, there we go. Found it. Alright, cool. That's 9. We're getting close. Not done yet, but we're getting close. Let me... Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm hungry. Sure, we fix that. Oh, and I forgot to put away barrels. Better do that. Okay. And then we're going to put these up right against the barrels. Cool. All right, 27 barrels broken. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Too many. That's okay. We can fix that by putting one here. There. And here we go. all done. Well, with that part. So what is this, the 10th? So that's 270 shulker boxes full of deep slate. Let's make it 297. Oop, need that actually. 3. Alright. 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So yeah, that's how you do that. How did that get over there? Don't understand. And yes, I'm aware it's nighttime. I probably should sleep, but it's going really well. Just kind of charging along with it. That's all of it. Alright. Grab this stuff and we'll sleep quick. Honestly, I saw red dots on the minimap. I'm like, did I miss some deep slate? Because they looked like they were all full. Of course, the ultimate test is alt click. This works. Okay. Do a quick sleep here. Ugh. Shulkers, shulkers, so many shulkers. Damn it. It's not that difficult, Mark. No! Stop scrolling, scroll wheel. Stupid scroll wheel. Always scrolling. Alright, 27. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I think I've got enough deep slate, guys. I can't tell. make sure they're full. Alright. Now the last one's just gonna be 8 shulker boxes, but we'll make 9 because there's also that partially filled one. And then I might as well just make a bunch of shulker boxes as well. Look at that, I did need 13 barrels. I'm fucking brilliant. I might as well make a bunch of other shulker boxes as well and just put them in barrels somewhere. Like, say, here. I'm so smart. Yeah, that button needs to go away. There we go. So yeah, we'll put seriously don't understand. We'll put whatchamacallit, the some spare shulkers in these chests or in these barrels. Probably could remove not sure. I'll figure something out. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna make all of my shells into shulker boxes, I think, because there's not really... Oh, see? I did too many. So we already need to put in some spares. Do all those and just take 9. Thank you. Let's do this first. This is the last shulker, which is going to go into the world. Just here. So yeah, that's how we do that. Now, what was that? 330 barrels, and we turned it into 13 barrels plus 1 shulker box. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. If I make all of these, is it gonna be an issue? It's gonna be 76. It's gonna be too many for these barrels. But if I do something saw, that could be enough. We're gonna put this stuff away. I need, did I say 76? There we go. And then I'm gonna make a craft for that, and we're gonna do shooty whoop. It's gonna be a pain. Okay, whatever. There and there. So that's 22 plus 54 is 76. Yes, okay, cool. So we got all the spare shulkers that you could ever want, and they're all in those barrels. And we've got all of our deep slate stored in shulker boxes inside of barrels. We've just got all kinds of shulkers. I'm so happy with the way that this turned out. I actually am. We might need to go end raiding again though, because we just burned through all of our shulkers. And if I'm gonna compress down the green dye storage, for example, I'm gonna need more shulkers than this. I don't want to think about that right now because I want to raid the big hoser. We're gonna set up the raid there. Hey, if you have been watching this stream, I appreciate you. It's been loads of fun today. Thank you to Minecraft Mom at 82 especially. I don't have the shout out thing. I should probably set that up. Keep forgetting to. But she also streams Minecraft, usually a little earlier than me. So go check her out. And we're gonna go raid the big hoser now, who usually streams a little bit later than me. So make sure you say hi to Hoser. Make sure you hit the follow button over there. And hey, hit the follow button here too while you're at it if you haven't already. Yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. What a great stream. What a lot. We got a lot done in like 3.5 hours. It's fantastic. I'll see you all later. I gotta go do real life stuff. Bye-bye. And if you're still watching, you're on the VOD. Thank you.